Uh, yes, hello everyone. Now I'm going to my presentation and sharing with you my presentation up here. Yes. Okay. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So 1 minute, I access this. Yes.
Okay, I think we have more people here. I think you need to restart your presentation.
Okay, yes, of course. So I'm going to start my presentation here. Excuse me and I apologize. I don't know what's happening, but tooling was and somebody was in the Google Meets and somebody here. Okay, I present for second time. Ours from the environmental laws capacity building series. Ours is about the Aarhus Convention with Professor Dr. Hüseyin Gökçeküş and me, Farhad Bolouri, but Professor had a health problem and I present for you. This is a convention on access to information, public participation in the decision making, and access to justice environmental matters. If you see the picture related that, you see information, participation, and justice. Yes. In this slide, you see in first and second page of this convention, you see so many recalling, affirming, I don't know, recognizing, something like that. It is because of this is not the first convention. So it refers and reference to the previous ones. For example, in the first line, you see recalling principle 1 of the Stockholm Declaration on Human Environment. In the second one, you see recalling also principle 10 of Rio Declaration on Environment and Development, and so on. So 2 pages, you have like these ones about the recalling and other things. And after that, if we have an overview, it is the related to the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe. Please. Okay. Yes, it is a convention on access to information, public participation in decision making, and access to justice in environmental matters. It was adopted on 25 June 1998 in the Danish city of Aarhus at the 4th Environment for Europe Ministerial Conference. It entered into force on 30 October 2001 and has been ratified by 46 countries and the European Union. It is right-based, enabling current and future people to access information in government decision-making on any matter concerning the local, national, and transboundary environment. It also promotes public participation in decision-making and provides the right to access to justice through judicial and administrative redress if a public body fails to meet the convention's principles or environmental law in general. There is an Aarhus Convention Compliance Committee with overview mechanism that enable people communicate their concern over a public body's non-compliance. The focus of the convention is on procedure rather than the on standards, something which has become a point of criticism, as have the exclusion of private bodies, as well as concern over the extent to which NGOs or non-governmental organizations represent people effectively. Okay, here we can focus in every thing that we said in the previous slides. For example, for access to information refers to the public's right to receive environmental information held by public authorities. This includes information on the state of environment, policies or measures affecting the environment, public health and safety, where these are affected by the state of environment. About the public participation, refer to the public's right to participate in environmental decision-making. Public authorities are required to allow the general public and environmental NGOs to meaningfully participate in decision-making regarding projects affecting the environment and plans and programs relating to the environment. Access to justice refer to the public's right to review by a court or another independent body to ensure that public authorities respect the rights to access to information and public principles and environmental law in general. About the objectives, the Aarhus Convention is at the heart of ensuring the environmental democracy by laying down a set of basic procedural rights of the public, imposing obligations on public authorities to make these rights effective, increasing transparency, making government more accountable to the people. As a conclusion, the subject of convention goes to the heart of a relationship between people and governments. The convention is not only an environmental agreement, it is also a convention about government accountability, transparency, and respectiveness. It grants the public rights and imposes on parties and public authorities obligations regarding access to information and public participations and access to justice. Moreover, the Aarhus Convention is also forging a new process for public participations in the negotiation and implementation of international agreements. For more information, if you like this convention and getting more information about it, you can go to the unece.org and the address that I shared with you, and in there you can see the more information about this convention, what happened previous, what is the status of now, and what are they planning for the future. And for any information, you can email to Professor Dr. Gökçekur or me, Farhad Bolouri. You can see farhad.bolouri@new.edu.tr. We can share with you any other information. I stop sharing my slides.